It's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday Night with Kenny Hawkins and Jesse Kroll. Sponsored locally by Food City, HMG Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Champion Chevrolet, Subway, and the UPS Store. It's Touchdown Friday Night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Jesse Kroll. And tonight, we got 16 games on tap from Knoxville to Southwest Virginia. But before we get this party started, here's Jesse with the Beat Tractor top tackle of the night.
Now, Kenny, we're having this discussion. It's top tackle.
Yeah.
We're going to switch gears here. That's top hit of the night.
South
Green Levi Myers right here. He's going to roll out. He's going to decide to keep it. But look how he drops the shoulder.
You got to square up. You got to
drop the shoulder. Look at how he just bounced off him like a bouncy ball, though. Come on now. That's a great hit. Top tackle, top hit, whatever you want to look at it. That's our top hit of the night.
All right, thanks a lot, Jesse. Last week, the Science Hill Hilltoppers picked up their first win of the season when they went on the road and toppled Hardin Valley. Tonight, things got a lot tougher when the two-time defending 4A state champion Greenville Green Devils came calling at Kermit-Tipton Stadium. And this was the tale of two halves. Science Hill actually jumped out to a 21-0 lead in the first quarter of this game. Just before halftime, former topper A.J. Stewart burns his former team when he catches his touchdown. Extra point was no good. Science Hill led 21-13 at the break. Cade Hensley will stretch the lead to 24-13 early in the third when he boots home this field goal. Science Hill's Malik Bowman breaks off a nice run but fumbles when he gets hit. And there is Johnny on the spot, or Stewart, once again with a recovery. Ty Youngblood, what's up, Youngblood, would give the Green Devils a lead on this 8-yard touchdown in the fourth, and they would not look back. They come back unbelievable to beat Science Hill tonight by the final of 33-24.
What a terrible start. That was the worst half of football I've ever played. But that just shows that the Green Devils are tough and that we're never going to quit. I think we came out in the second half with a new sense of purpose and a new sense of dignity. And I'm just so proud of our offensive line and so proud of our receivers. And that interception, so proud of our defense. And we got after him. So proud.
Tell about AJ getting to come back and play against his former team, a big game.
He wanted to win, definitely, and he showed out for sure. One interception, who knows how many yards. So I'm so proud of him and glad he's my teammate.
Unbelievable. Greenville comes back to beat Science Hill tonight by the final of 33-24. It was Bradley Central over Bearden by the final of 49-21. Out to David Meskey Stadium we go, and here come the Spartans. We're looking to even their record at 2-2, but they had their hands full with the Pioneers of David Crockett. Cade Larkins, quick hitter to Prince Colley, who crushes his way downfield. That's up to its touchdown pass from Larkins to Mason Britton and the Pioneers, that is, led 7-0. Early on, Pioneers were stout on defense. He can't as well. Webb's Luke Nadad with really nowhere to go as he turned back by a host of white jerseys. Back on offense, the Pioneers go back to the air. Who else? Larkins, the bomb. And who else? Dante Hackler. Can't stop these two.
No, that kid, like I said, he can spin it, man.
I mean, pitch and catch, baby. 14-0 David Crockett. Spartans would make it a game of it, but the Pioneers remain unbeaten. They went on to win tonight in Knoxville over Webb by the final of 28-21. It was Jefferson County losing to Knoxville West by the final of 49-22. In Rogersville, the Chiefs hosting Morristown West. First quarter, Colin Trent dropping back, fires it over the middle to a wide-open Connor Smith for the touchdown, and the Chiefs took the lead 7-0. Next possession for the Trojans, Dylan Cribley looking downfield, tries to scramble, but he is sacked by Brandon Ramsey deep in Trojan territory, forcing a punt. Later, Trojans get the ball back. Ramsey finds JoJo Medino on the screen. JoJo, he turned it upfield, and he'll turn it into a big game before he's finally brought down. However, following the play, the game would be placed under a lightning delay. Over an hour game as we go to the board is currently in the third, and Cherokee is leading 38-10. JoJo. Knoxville Central over Hardin Valley tonight by the final of 16-7. And just down the road in Churchill, Volunteer hosting Sullivan East. First possession of the second half for the Falcons. Running back Cameron Johnson lowering his head, but he'll cough up the football, and the Patriots recover with great field position. On the ensuing drive, Patriots in field goal position, but it's blocked and recovered by Jacob Gladson, and he's thinking touchdown. Turns it upfield, and he'll finally be shoved out of bounds. Then sets up Eli Dorton with a screen pass to Peyton Derrick, not Manning. And look out, he's got the moves, the speed, he blocks. He's got it all the way, weaving his way through traffic before finally sliding into your living room for 6 points. Come on in, big guy. We got enough food for everybody. Lead was 17-14. Patriots answering back in the fourth quarter. Dylan White rolling left. He'll just float it. Hunter Brown for another touchdown. However, it's not enough. Volunteer comes back to win over East. That final 24-21. And it was Oak Ridge. How about them Wildcats? They beat Farragut tonight 21-14. Jesse?
Thanks, Kenny. Now, they've played over 100 games in this series. Kenny, I think you were there for the first one. The VT game between Virginia High and Tennessee High is one of the oldest rivalries in the area. But the Vikings have dominated the series, including winning the last 8 in a row over the Bearcats. And it didn't look like it was going to change tonight. Vikings already up 40-9 at the half, and the Vikings defense just looking good, and they continue to look good in the second half. Host of Vikings getting the sack right here, and later the Vikings, Cole McBrayer looking over the middle and finishes with Dominic Diggs for the touchdown. That'd make it 46-9. McBrayer would finish 6 touchdown passes. That might be a nominee for Player of the Week right there.
He got his name in the hat.
Exactly. Bearcats would never quit, though. Stevie Thomas on the keeper, and he will take it all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Don't call me Steve.
Well, he's almost taking him out. I love that song. You know it right there. But almost takes out our cameraman, but nonetheless, they would chalk up the touchdown right here. But Tennessee High is going to keep the streak alive with a 46-23 victory. Now Gibbs takes down Morristown East 31-6, a big win for them. So congrats on that victory. Over at Sullivan North, the Raiders hosting Chucky Doke, and the Knights lead 7-0 in the second, and the Black Knights add to the lead when Evan Mervin avoids a couple of tacklers in the backfield, then boogies to the outside for the score. It was 14-0 with over 9 minutes in the second quarter, and the Raiders, they were just trying their best to dig themselves out of that hole. Austin Hartstock runs right and flips to Dale Potter on the option, avoids a couple of tacklers and gets all the way down to midfield, but no points would come of this. But one team's misfortunes is another one's benefit.
There you go, like a man's treasure. Like a man's treasure.
Exactly. Hit and rush. Look at this guy. He almost gets taken down by a safe match. One penalty flag, 2 penalty flags. He's going to get to midfield. Might as well change his name from Rush to Dash at that point. And the Black Knights are going to make the most out of this field position. Adrian Groberg plunges in from a couple yards out. It'd be 21-0 at the break, and they would continue to roll in this one, winning 34-7. Now another big win right here at Gatlinburg. Pittman takes down Cott County 59-7. Now the Battle of Carter County came to town when Cloudland came calling on Hampton Bulldogs. Landers playing tough defense early when Jed Childress stops the running back behind the line of scrimmage. A couple of tacklers right there for them. But they couldn't hold them for long. Bulldogs quarterback Connor Jones looks deep for Isaiah Greenwell. He's going to finish at that one, shaking off a couple of tacklers for 6. And the Bulldogs defense would step up when Jonah Jones picks off this pass, and he's going to return it within 10 yards of the field. Great pick right there. Defense stepping up tonight for Hampton, and another touchdown right here, and that's Jones once again. That put him up 14-0, and just for good measure, Jones is going to hit Caleb Oakes over the middle for the score, and Hampton's going to win big in this one, taking it 42 to rip. And Sullivan Central, also a huge win for them, taking down Pigeon Forge 32-6. Now that's 7 down. We still got 9 more to go as we finish off the games in Tennessee before heading to Southwest Virginia. But first, here are the Hampton cheerleaders to help us take us to break.
Let's cheer for the